Hello. Okay. So I just recorded like 6 minutes of a previous video that I'll probably upload, but I was in the middle of talking about how one way that I tend to detox and clear my energy is deleting my social media accounts or just like deleting the app so that way I don't like check up on anyone or just like really absorb any energies that are on the timelines, on the newsfeed, or whatever. So, anyway, I deleted my Instagram for like, I don't know, a week. And then I come back like yesterday, and then I get like all these messages about people who want readings from me, which is amazing because one, like I've said in previous videos, I've been putting my readings on hold just because I've been just doing some self-reflection and just kind of put that on the back burner for now, but I've been wanting to get into it. But obviously, like, I need clientele. I mean, I have my regulars, but I got several messages, and I'm just like, wow. I just saw 111. I'm like, wow. I really manifested this because I know that reading cards makes me feel alive. It brings me so much happiness to be able to provide these insights on people that they can't really get from elsewhere, and it's really me just validating their intuition and what they already know. Tarot should not When you get a tarot reading, you should not be getting information that you kind of don't already know. It's just all confirmation. I mean, sometimes I do my little predictions, and more than usual, they're correct and they're right, and it comes to life. But I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything. But I just wanted to bring that up. And why I wanted to bring that up is because when you like kind of leave something behind in your life, something that you know is not really serving you, when you decide to walk away from it, you allow space for stuff that you want and you desire to come in. So, like, I was feeling really weighed down. Okay, I deleted my social media, but then when I came back, I got exactly what I needed to feel alive. So, I'm definitely going to be tending to my passions more. And then you following your passions, you following your intuition, you following your heart is really just you aligning with your higher self. You will be rewarded for that. The universe tends to favor those who act from a place of integrity, who act from a place of like just following what their heart wants and desires. And then when you tend to like put that off to the side and neglect what you want, because you tend to people please, or because you you people please because you don't want to be rejected, or you're scared of how others perceive you. Your higher self encourages you to go after what your heart wants regardless, because those who tend to put you down when you're following your heart's desire aren't meant for you anyway, and the universe is actually just trying to maybe show them the door out of your life. And I understand that, and the universe understands that that happens in your own time when you're finally ready for change and you're just like, you know what, I can't put up with this anymore. Like, I need to start living for me. And when you live for you, that's a sign that, like, yeah, you love yourself. And so another book that I've been reading is Broken Vision by Horacio Jones. And I actually just, before this reading, I just whipped open the book. That's typically how I get messages sometime. I'll just like open a book to a page and be like, oh, okay, this is what I need to hear at the time. And so this is actually something I want to read really quick that popped up. This is about self-love, and it says, do we love ourselves, or do we just love the thought or ideas that we have? Do we fall in love with who we want to be, who we used to be, or who we actually are? Are you in love with who we have potential to be, or who everyone else says we are? So, again, I used to think that self-love was taking bubble baths and just like treating myself to a nice dinner. But self-love has so much more to do than just that. Yes, these are things that make me feel better. But when I was in therapy, something I always said to my therapist was, I will know I love myself when I feel confident in the decisions that I make and not have to seek outside validation from my family or friends or outside sources to know that I'm making the right decision. Because when I love myself, I will just know that what I'm doing is for me, is meant for me, because I trust myself, I believe in myself, I'm confident in myself enough to know that this decision will serve my highest good. And I feel like I've gotten to that point in my life, so bless. But a lot of people aren't there yet, and that's kind of what I try to like really try to spread, as far as like when I hear my friends talk poorly about themselves, or like when I sense that they feel that they're not good enough for something, or when they tell me that they made a decision based on other people's perceptions, or just like because they were easily influenced by someone else's opinion or outside validation. When it all comes down to it, it's really just all about us. So I have a couple decks here that I want to pull, so I will go ahead and start with the life purpose deck. Let's see, and maybe this will just be confirmation that we're on the right path, because I'm sure if you are here, you are on the right path, and if you're not, hello, I'm here to help guide you. So what is our life purpose, Spirit, that we are currently dealing with, or like what do we need to know regarding our life purpose? Oh, speaker. Your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Oh my god, I was just telling someone last night. Oh my god, in animals. Last night I was just telling my friend, I had dinner with a friend, and I was telling her about my YouTube videos and how really I just started this channel for my own benefit and for me to be able to speak freely about what I know and what I've learned. And I know, because of my social anxiety and fear of public speaking, that speaking was not my strong suit. So here I am, just really just trying to get better at relaying a message. And communication is so important to me. It is so, you would think that it's just so easy, but I think what makes communication hard is how people will perceive you. Will you be rejected? Will what you're saying be interpreted in the way that you're meant for it to be perceived? And really just my main motto right now is, if I'm feeling it, I'm going to say it. If I feel like it could potentially change the outcome in my favor, or like if I want to go for something, or if I'm confident or passionate about something, or if I want something, I'm going to speak up because I want it. The answer will always be no if you don't try. And really, I'm just putting myself out there, being vulnerable, and risking rejection all the time. But at least I tried. I deserve that chance. I deserve to give myself that opportunity. I deserve to give myself a voice, because I've silenced myself for so freaking long. And then bottom of the deck is animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust their inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. Oh my gosh. Animals. I have been just thinking so heavily about this lately, about how I am so connected to animals, how like I want to get my own freaking place so I can adopt dogs and like foster kittens, and just like really, I just want to be surrounded by animals right now. And maybe this is the same goes for you, but it's like if you see this person is just hugging this cheetah, and I've been spending so much time with my cat. She was chilling on my bed earlier, and we were just cuddling, and animals and that connection that we have with animals is so, I think a lot of people don't really understand their role in our life. Like, we are so fortunate to have them. I just saw 1010, which is all about completing cycles and starting a new one. So I feel like maybe we're going through transitions right now. I know that I for sure am. I feel like I've been seeing 1010 a lot, and I feel like there's been a lot of phases in my life that are, or cycles that start and then end, start and end. So I feel like it's, my life's kind of been going like this, but all for the right reasons, all for purpose, all for lessons. And yeah, but as I was saying about animals, if you're watching this video, I really feel like you may have a connection with animals and they are part of your purpose. Maybe you work with animals. Maybe animals are what bring you joy when you're down. Yeah, and it's possible with the speaker card and the animals, and that card did say that we have the ability to intuitively speak and communicate to our animals. It's possible that you do speak to them telepathically, and I like to pretend that I can communicate with my cat all the time. So maybe you talk to your animals. Maybe we got some Eliza Thornberries out there. Who knows? Okay, one more card about life purpose, and then we'll move on. Oh my gosh. Time to decide. Oh, this one wanted to come out too, but we're going to put it down. Time to decide. Okay, this one wanted to come out earlier when I was flipping through this deck. I really feel like maybe study your numerology, or at least your life path number. I'm heavily getting life path number. If you don't know how to find that, Google it. Google has all the answers to everything, but I really feel like this will help you if you're stuck. If you're stuck in your life right now, you don't really know how to move forward, or you don't know your life purpose, look up your life path number, because this will kind of lead you in the right direction. I feel like there are many opportunities for you right now, or like different paths for you to take, and it's kind of like, okay, now it's decision time. What are we gonna do? There's lots of doors that can be opened, and maybe you're talking a lot about, or to people about, what these options are and like what you're going to do next. This card says, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Okay, your heart's true desires. Yes, you're talking to a lot of people about this, getting a lot of insight, but do what you need to do. Do what your heart is calling you to do, because you know. And I feel like if you really just, I feel like right now maybe you might be moving like 100 miles per hour in so many different directions. I'm getting really that you need to slow down, really think about this, and I'm getting like deep, heavy breath work. So maybe sit in solitude and meditate on this, and like just really, what path is going to bring me closer to what I truly desire in life. I already feel like you kind of like know what direction you want. So be careful again with being easily influenced by whoever you're talking to about what decision you want to make, because this opportunity is here for you, and it seems like you're ready to walk through that door. Yeah. Congrats, good luck. But it is time to decide. So whatever this is, it's calling for you, and I don't want to say that time may be running out, but I feel like maybe that's what you feel like. If you feel that you're not going to make a move soon, then you might miss this opportunity. Okay, now moving forward, we can see what action we can take to like go forward on our life path. I'll just pull one from these. That was too many. I'll just pull one from these and then we'll move forward. Okay. Sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. Sharing of yourself. Okay, so I'm strongly getting what you put out, you get back. And I'm not saying overgive. I feel like those who resonate with this card tend to overgive. Maybe they don't allow themselves to receive. So I'm strongly getting this is the time to allow yourself to receive. Sit back, relax. I feel like you've done enough giving. And I feel like a lot of people just really appreciate your, I just like divergent nature and just like uniqueness. I really feel like you have talents in which other people thrive off of, even if that's just like being funny or being a good listener or like a good communicator. You might be really good at like entertaining. But I'm sensing that your uniqueness, whatever special gift or light that you bring into other people's life, this is what drives you. This is your purpose. And I almost feel like you get lost in that because I don't want to say like you're putting on a show or you're acting or performing, but that's kind of what I'm getting. I'm feeling like maybe you act more for other people than you do for yourself. And there's kind of like blurred lines when it comes to that kind of stuff. So like, yes, when you share your gifts or you share yourself, make sure that you are getting that replenished back to you so that way you can continue to give, because you can't continue to give without getting anything in return. You'll deplete yourself of your energy. And you are someone who is very giving, and people of course will continue to receive as you continue to give. People thrive off of your energy, so be careful who you expend that energy to and make sure that you're getting that energy back. And know when it's time to set those boundaries for yourself and there's a balance between equal give and take. Whoa, that message is strongly coming through. So, I just feel like you're trying to find yourself right now and like your place in this world and how your unique gifts can be shared without, and how you can properly set those boundaries so you're not depleting yourself while caring for other people, because I know that giving makes you feel good. It is part of your nature, and that's what makes you so unique and so strong. But balance. Okay, yay! So, and then I'll pull a card from the Moonology deck, and I like to use this card as this deck for like timelines, especially with the lunar phases. And this is just like, I don't know, good little messages that I need to hear at the time. I will be reading from the book, need be. So, well, I'm probably gonna read it anyway because these messages I get the most out of them when I read the book. So, all right, Spirit, what do I need to hear, please, from the Moonology deck? Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. When is the next new moon? Next new moon is December 14th. I don't know what sign it's going to be in though, but let's see what this new moon in Leo card is. I actually always pull this card and I don't necessarily know what it means, so let's see. New moons are all about setting intentions, so if you're going to start a new project, a new relationship, a new something, this is that time to do so. And that's just what new moons are all about. So if you want something, that's when you put that intention out there to the universe and hope that it comes to you. All right. This card heralds the start of a new cycle for you, when you're going to look and feel more gorgeous, more in the spotlight, more like you have something worth showing off. Oh my God, this is perfect that this card came out, because in the video, the 6-minute video that I'll upload before this, I had mentioned that you are finally getting that attention from like, and that recognition, and like just people are applauding you and you're going to be wanting to show off. You're getting all of this attention, and this, I really feel like this goes hand in hand. So if you haven't watched that video, go watch it, because this definitely applies, and this message is probably for you. If you want someone's attention, this card says, it's coming. However, this may not happen all by itself. You have to be willing to do your bit. That means being proud of who you are and what you have to offer. Think of yourself as the king or queen of the jungle and carry yourself accordingly. This card is also a great omen if you're asking about a creative project you're working on. Alternatively, it can herald good news or a new start or for children. Well, I don't know about the children part, but this is definitely that new start for you. And it says, make time to have fun. It's a time for you to show the world what you've got. Shine your light. Have some pride. Spoil yourself. You've earned it, and you've turned someone's head. So you've got someone's attention, and like, I really feel like if you want this, you can make it happen, because it's like, look at this solar plexus energy. Look at this like lion. Leos represent confidence. Yellow represents confidence in the solar plexus. So it's possible that this person like makes you feel better about yourself. Maybe this person brings you confidence if we're talking about a person. But go for it. Whatever this is, the universe is supporting you. Don't let pride get in your way, because this is something that if you want, you can have it. And then, let's see. We'll pull one from here. This is just a mindfulness deck about like daily awakening. So this is just a message for from your higher self to you, and we'll end the reading. Wow, I really love those Moonology cards. Again, it's new moon's December 14th, so that might mean something as far as timing for you goes. If that's a new project, a new relationship, maybe that's when it's gonna like set off. Okay, here we go. Love. What does it mean to believe in love? This is how I commit to an internal experience of love. What does this mean to believe in love? This is how I commit to an internal experience of love. Okay, so I'm heavily sensing like you'll know how to love someone when you learn to love yourself, when you have that self-love, that self-respect, you set those boundaries for yourself. I feel like as you learn to love yourself, you're learning how and what it means to love someone else in a romantic partnership. And maybe you don't necessarily know what that means or looks like yet, because you don't necessarily know what it means to love yourself or what that looks like to you. And I feel like you're starting to. And I feel like if you work with crystals, rose quartz is one, or rhodonite. Rhodonite and rose quartz are definitely ones that I recommend working with. But I feel like right now you're heavily contemplating on like, what does a healthy partnership look like? What does being in love look like? What does that mean for me? How have my past relationships meant? Or what was I really in love? Or what did being in love look like for me then? And what can it look like for me now? What do I want for it to look like? And how can I experience that? And like, I just posted this on my Tumblr, but it was like a quote that said, what was it? I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, if you follow me on Tumblr, I'll probably put it in the little description box below. I've never said that. I'm not a YouTuber. So anyway, yeah, as you learn to love yourself, that's how you'll know when you're ready to love someone else, because you'll know what it means to love unconditionally. It just came to me and then it left. Darn it. I forgot. Whatever. I'm just gonna put my Tumblr down below. Anyway, oh yeah, here's what it was. People try to look for the right partner instead of trying to be the right partner. Be the right partner for yourself. You are your own best friend. You are your own best partner. Take yourself on dates. Treat yourself as you would, and love yourself as you would a romantic partner, because you won't expect anything less from yourself. So love yourself and you will attract that love. And I had just put a quote in one of my earlier videos. It said, searching for love is like searching for yourself, because they are the same, or something like that. And it's true, because we are all reflections of one another, and we are all mirrors. So yeah, what does it mean to believe in love? Contemplate about that, journal about it. I know I will. So anyway, thank you for watching my 25-minute video. And if you didn't watch the 6-minute video before this one, watch that one. All right, bye.